on the side of the road there on the north side of Sioux Center. AgriVision Equipment, your John Deere dealer down in Sioux Center, bringing you the first night of racing for the summer here at Rapid Speedway. On the pole position out of Dune, Iowa, he drives the number 2 car. That's Leon Sneller. Outside row number 1 out of Beaver Creek, the number 17 car of Brandon Boovy. Inside row 2 out of Rock Rapids, the 14, it's Brian Crone. And outside of him out of Sioux Falls, the 1 of Alex Hemmingson. In your final row, both out of George, the 2WS of Wiley Steenhoven and the 81 VT of Dylan Vanentop. We're going green on 2024. Leon Sneller jumps out to the early race lead. Brian Crone comes to that second spot, slides up in front of Boovy. Sneller gets away as they head into turn number 3. Got a little mosquito repellent going out the backside of that 0-2 car. Good power move to the inside. Wiley Steenhoven, Dylan Vanentop coming through. A lot more smoke coming out of that 0-2 of Leon Sneller. Wiley Steenhoven now looks to the inside of the 14 of Crone. That allows the door to be open, and Vanentop comes through. Sneller still out in front. Nice lead for the 2 car over the 14 and the 81 VT. Little squirrely off of turn number 4 is Brian Crone. Lots of smoke rolling, but still fast out in front, the 0-2 of Leon Sneller. Brian Crone trying to close the gap here on Sneller. Nice drive off of turn number 2. He'll pull to that back bumper. Now he'll take a look as they head into turn number 3, side by side for the race lead. Crone off the bottom of turn number 4. He will take over the race lead in that number 14 Cooperative Energy Sportsman car. Vanentop now looking to the bottom side of Sneller as well. He'll grab into second. The top 2 in the point standings last season run top 2 right now here in heat race number 1. White flag flies one more time around. Final set of turns here as they come off of turn number 4. Your first checkered flag in 2024, the 14 of Brian Crone. Brian Crone, your race winner. Dylan Vanentop in second. Leon Sneller third. Alex Hemmingson rounds out your top 4. And inside of your final row, out of Hills, Minnesota, driving the 24H, it is Brock Harnick. 5 cars, 6 laps the distance here in your Vans Implement Sportsman cars. Heat race number 2 underway. Myberg gets the jump. Myberg takes him through turns 1 and 2. He'll assume the race lead. Todd Steenhoven going to come with him and grab that runner-up spot. Single file through the first set of turns here. Myberg's going to lead lap number 1. Chandler Myberg was quickest in hot laps, but Todd Steenhoven on the move here as he'll make the move to the inside as they head into turn number 3. Side by side through the corner. Myberg uses the high side. He'll keep the advantage off of turn 4. Clausen with some troubles there as they exit turn 4. Looks like a right front tire down on the 45K. He'll make his way to the infield. Vanentop slowing there in turn number 2. We'll see if he can get back to the infield. Todd Steenhoven, by the way, has just taken over the race lead out of turn number 4. Steenhoven, your new race leader. Myberg in that second spot. Brock Harnick in third. Bandit Top will clear the raceway and make it back to the infield. Will stay under green. Now Myberg back to the inside of Steenhoven, side by side at the flag stand. Myberg to the inside. He'll retake the race lead as they come off of turn number 2. Chandler Myberg out of Rock Rapids leads him into turn number 3. He's going to take a look at the white flag. One more lap to go in heat race number 2. Brock Harnick now taking a look to the inside of Steenhoven as they come off of turn 4. Your heat race winner, Chandler Myberg. Myberg, your heat race winner. Todd Steenhoven in second. Brock Harnick comes into the third position. Josh Bradley, Brandon Nielsen on row number 1. Joseph Zond, Landon Crone in row 2. Brandon Jurens, Blake Sneekloth in row 3, and Cam Jurens rounding out your field. 6 laps to distance, heat race number 1 of 3. Sportsman Graphics Hobby Stocks. Nielsen grabs the top spot, coming down the front stretch, leads him through the first set of turns. Following him along the way, it is Landon Crone into that second spot. Josh Bradley in third, then Blake Sneekloff, your top 4. Single file after lap number 1. Jurens off the pace car, not running correctly, as you can hear. Brandon Nielsen still continues to be your race leader. Nielsen and Crone have separated themselves from the pack. Nielsen looking strong out there, running some of the fastest laps of the night so far in that T8 out of Spencer, Iowa. White flag is out one more time around here in heat race number 1. Landon Crone's really got that thing biked up there on the front end. That allows Nielsen to get away. He'll come out of turn number 4. Heat race winner, Brandon Nielsen in the T8. Sneekloff looking to the inside. They're trying to make the move. Will not get it done. Brandon Nielsen, your top runner in heat race number 1. Landon Crone comes home with that second spot. Josh Bradley in third. And Blake Sneekloff rounds out your top 4. And outside of him, out of Sioux Falls, the 61N of Nick Brady. On the inside of your fourth and final row, out of George, driving the number 17, it's Tanner Wolber. 6 laps to distance, heat race number 2 in your Sportsman Graphics Hobby Stocks. Gulbranson and Gall jump out to the early race lead. Meyer going around there, makes contact with Travis Dan. Caution flag will come out here in the first lap. heat race number 2 of 3 in our hobby stocks tonight. Hope you guys get a chance here to stand up. Make sure you stretch your legs. Head on back to that concession stand. So many great items to eat. You got to check out the new menu. Matt's got a great list of great food and great drinks available for everybody. Green flag underway. Dustin Gulbranson once again. Gulbranson with that early race lead. Eric Gall trying to keep it underneath of Brunson there down the backstretch. Side by side into turn number 3. Those two battle it out while Gulbranson gets away, and he'll lead lap number 1. Caleb Brunson by half a car length over Gall, but he bounces up the racetrack. Gall will come underneath and have the edge as they head to turn number 3. Gall will assume the second spot. Brunson back to third. Nick Brady into fourth. Your race leader continues to be Dustin Gulbranson, multi-time track champion here at Rapid Speedway, multi-time national champion in USRA. Eric Gall, also a past champion here at Rapid Speedway. Caleb Brunson coming down the backstretch there. Nick Brady in that fourth spot. Travis Dan rounding out your top 5. White flag one more time around. Around here in the front stretch, the 17 of Tanner Wolburn, not much damage, keeps her going. Checkers fly for the 6 car of Dustin Gulbranson. Gulbranson, your race winner. Eric Gall in that second spot. Caleb Brunson comes home in third ahead of Nick Brady in 4. Travis Dan rounds out your top 5. And grab some good stuff over there. Had a lot of great items in there. And we really appreciate all of you coming out for Ladies' Night. And especially, once again, thank you to each and every one of our vendors on Ladies' Night here at Rapid Speedway. 6 laps on the board. Final heat race here in our hobby stocks. James Adams, Bryant Clausen, bring them to the line. On the outside, it's the 99X of Josh Seidels. He'll take the race lead down the backstretch. Seidels will lead him into turn number 3. Clausen into that second spot. Here comes Tracy Haluska into third. Seidels, your race leader. Clausen sits in that second spot. Haluska, then Josh Froseth and Shyla Erickson, your top 5 running order. Seidels good off the corners there, pulls away, but here comes Clausen as they make their way through the corner to close the gap. Waiting in the wings, your defending champion, Tracy Haluska, trying to find the room, see if he can't make the way by. Now he's going to take a look on the outside here. He pulls even with Clausen through turn number 3. Clausen with the edge off of the corner. Haluska once again going to go in here. Now he's going to dip down low. Here comes the run down the backstretch. Josh Seidel still with your race lead, hugging the bottom of the raceway. He'll see the white flag this time by. Haluska looks to the inside of Clausen here, looking for that second spot. finds the corner and shoots up the raceway. That allows Clausen to keep his position. Clausen now with a last-ditch effort as he'll dive down low inside of Seidels. Off of turn number 4, your heat race winner, Josh Seidels in the 99X. Seidels is your race winner. Clausen comes home in second ahead of Haluska. Fourth place is going to go to the 13 of Shyla Erickson, and James Adams rounds out your top 5. Cody Johnson atop the Vans Power Center flag stand, ready to turn these hobby stocks loose. 20 cars, 15 laps. It's Hobby Stock Madness. And we're ready. It's go time here on Agrivision Night at the Rapid Speedway. Tracy Haluska out to the race lead. Galbranson into second. Landon Crone coming for third. Sneakloff on the high side trying to hang with him. Side by side behind him. Nick Brady into the top 5. Galbranson to the back bumper there, but Haluska holds him off. These two were the top 2. It came down to the final lap last season, and here they go again. Caution flag will come over the raceway as the 13C of Carter Van Veldhuizen goes around. Black car with white outline numbers. That is a tough one to see. Two laps down, 13 laps remaining. Sebas McGraphics Hobby Stock A feature. Back under green, but your race leaders go up the hill and off the raceway. Haluska keeps the car running. Galbranson comes to a stop, and the caution flag will fly. Tracy Haluska slid up the hill right in front of the 6 car with nowhere to go. Still 2 laps down, 13 to go. Dustin Galbranson now will move to the point. They'll double file behind him. Landon Crone choosing the high line. That'll send Sneakloff to the low line. Blake Sneakloff looking to the inside of Landon Crone. Can't get her done. Eric Gall working to the outside, trying to keep all the cars running through the back of the pack. Eric Gall is on the move. Dustin Galbranson, your race leader. Landon Crone, Blake Sneakloff, Eric Gall into the top 4. Your 5th place runner is Brandon Nielsen. He has come from the 11th starting spot. Caution flag for a car stopped on the top side of turn number 4. It is Nick Brady in the 61N. And Brady will come to the Lyon County Chiropractic Adjustment Area. 4 laps down, 11 laps remaining here in the Sportsman Graphics Hobby Stock A main. Dustin Gulbranson once again will bring him back to the line. Gulbranson and Crone once again get away, but Brandon Nielsen is on the move. Nielsen around the high side, coming to that 3rd spot around the outside of Blake Sneekloff. Eric Gall trying to go with him. Nielsen has the spot at the line. Sneekloff 4th, Gall in the top 5. Gulbranson starts to get away as he puts the distance. Brandon Nielsen now into 2nd. Nielsen to the inside of Landon Crone as they come off of turn number 4. He'll set his sights on the 6 of Gulbranson. Eric Gall now to the inside, looking for 3rd in the 22 car. Landon Crone trying to hang on. He'll fall back into 4th. Gulbranson with a 1.5 second lead over Brandon Nielsen. Coming up on the lap traffic, he'll have the lap car of Tanner Wolver sitting in front of him. Halfway home in this A main. Gulbranson clears the lap traffic, no problem there. Down the backstretch, Nielsen will clear it as well. Open track in front of Dustin Gulbranson here as he makes another lap on through. He is keeping his lead at about that 1.5 second line, but it will all go away as the caution flag flies. Caution flag over the raceway here. Blake Sneekloff around on the top side of turn number 4. Blake was having a heck of a run in the top 5. What a shocker there. Eric Gall pulling off the raceway after an incredible run as we come back to green with 6 laps to go. Landon Crone like a cannon out to that 2nd spot. Here comes Brian Clausen as well. Brian Clausen around Nielsen. Nielsen now has to try and get back around the high side, falls back into 4th. Gulbranson out in front once again with about a 5-car length lead over Landon Crone. Brian Clausen, Nielsen in that 4th spot. Dustin Gulbranson once again starting to catch the 17 car, but the caution flag will fly. Tanner Wolver was starting to get a little free in front of your leader, and the caution flag will come out. Up there on the top side of turn number 2, the 20B of Josh Bradley. Tanner Wolver not going to make it a go. He's going to make his way pit side, and we'll try again next week. 4 laps to go here for Dustin Gulbranson as he brings them back to green. Nick Brady looking to the inside of Nielsen. Landon Crone is right on that bumper. Gulbranson to the inside of turns 3 and 4. Landon Crone not letting him slip away. Red flag over the raceway. Carter Van Veldhuizen up and over in turn number 3, the young rookie out of Rock Rapids. Papik Motors B Modifieds are coming up next, but we got one lap to the finish here. Can Dustin Gulbranson hang on? Gulbranson gets away. Nick Brady coming up into that second spot. Haluska into third. Clausen back to fourth. Here he comes down the final stretch. Your winner, the 6 of Dustin Gulbranson. Dustin Gulbranson, your race winner. Nice rebound. Nick Brady out of the work area and into second. Haluska from the back all the way back up into that third position. Fourth place going to go to this 00K of Caleb Brunson, and Brian Clausen will round out your top 5.
Well, you make your way to victory lane. A good way to start the season, isn't it, Dustin?
Oh, yeah, we won't complain. Thanks to all the fans coming out, and Rocky for getting and Derek and the whole crew, everybody getting the track ready. I know there's been a lot of rain down in this area, so tracks like that with a little character, I don't know, I kind of like them. It takes a lot of experience, and I think a lot of the guys up front had a lot of experience, so that helps on a track like that. 1 and 2 was getting a little treacherous over there, so I think it ate a couple cars up there, and sucks with Tracy on the start there. I was looking forward to battle with him there. But yeah, those tracks, I mean, they're kind of fun to race on sometimes too. You don't always get a nice smooth track like they want every night, but I'm going to thank Jeremy Scad and Dave Christensen, my dad and my girlfriend, my sister, my mom, Valley Springs Body Shop, Stoa Engines over here. We just switched to them this winter, and they built a pretty dang good engine, so thanks to Kevin for that. BG Products, TDR Chassis, Tim's awesome, and Banster Diesel, Rigneers Racing, Allen Trucking, everybody that helps us.
All right, well, let's celebrate here at Victory Lane. Dustin Gulbranson, no stranger to Victory Lane. He'll take home your Siemens and Graphics USRA Hobby Stock feature win.